Steve here with Fit Bully TV. We are again bringing you something special live from the backyard, and this specifically is, you want to keep your dog safe from bite training. We've already walked you through a little bit of making sure the dog's not aggressive, and even more importantly, you want to make sure you're giving a good target. It is not uncommon for dogs to get hurt, and it'd be a shame for your dog to do some bite work and just be looking left the rest of his life. He'd be like, "Hey, John boy, come here." He'd be like this, huh? And that joker had to learn that about face. Whatever they do in there, I'm not in the military, so no disrespect. TV here, Fit Bully TV. Like, subscribe, share, people, stay tuned. I'm gonna put Stan, I'm not Stan, I was gonna say Stan on the leash. Look, hey, come here, Stan. Come here, Stan. We got Tronisha over here. He's not doing too much, I'm about to say he's not doing too much singing, but he's singing now. He's singing now. Couple things. Stan, what's the worst injury you've ever seen in a dog-related sport?
Actually, I've been lucky and I haven't seen really any injuries. Hey, there was one. Back in the day, we were doing a jump where the dog had to jump over like a 6-foot water thing, and the dog jumped 8 foot. So it didn't hit the water, it ended up landing on the ground. But it was actually one of the coolest things because the dog, you could tell, was visibly hurt. But it finished the bite, she bit, she's fighting, the guy whistles, the dog runs back to her, limping on that third leg. It was amazing to see, but it was sucked that the dog had got hurt. But it was just the dog did more than we thought she was going to do.
Hold this right here. Now, here's the thing. One of the first target areas that we teach, and again, Stan, as always, he's going to correct me if I'm wrong, but objectively, if you were falling, and I did this on social media, you would begin to reach for the ground. If somebody, in boxing and fighting, they tell you to keep your hands up, right? Keep your hands up. Well, you heard somebody say, "Get him." And you knew a dog was coming after you, the first thing you would normally do is protect your pretty face. You said, "I don't want nobody messing up my skin, and I don't want no scars." So we start with targeting forearm and elbow. It's a good spot. And what's this, the back of the arm technically?
Was it the tricep, right?
Yeah, tricep. It's a big suit, so you never really get, it's never like, oh, there's the back of my arm. It's never the case. But the dog might get in the back and get after a little bit. But first thing is targeting that. Second thing we want to make sure you guys be mindful of is absorbing the hit. Talking about that.
All right, so if you ever played sports, you just want to reverse pivot when the dog's coming. You do not want the dog to be hitting a brick wall. He's clocked him at 37 miles an hour, and if he hits me at 37 miles an hour and I don't absorb or catch it, he's going to hurt himself. And more importantly, he might hurt me. So it's about keeping everybody safe. So when the dog's coming, he's going to be in the air, we're going to absorb, we're going to put the dog down, and then we're going to start working.
So we're going to do a sin just so you can see, people. Ready?
So you want it to be very, oh shit. You want it to be fluent. So he hit and it's absorbing and it's like, woo. Yeah. Oh, let's show him what not to do.
Out.
So this is what you do not want to do. We're gonna do it from a short distance. Okay. So you don't want to come, and when the dog's coming,
work.
Did you see the impact on that? And that's only from one step. Imagine if that dog's coming full speed and you hit him, boom. Like I said, he's big enough to break my arm, break my shoulder.
His own neck too. And if ever you had neck problems, CV4, CV5 is a real thing. So slowly but surely, we're doing what? Now we're simulating somebody coming in and trying to get the dog off of. But most importantly, people, safety's key here. And believe it or not, even with, go ahead and, kick him a little bit. Look at that. He's not coming off the bite. Believe it or not, people, a lot of times in life, when we get hurt trying to be safe. Ain't that crazy? The safer you get, the harder you fall in some cases, even worse. If it is real bad, you turn around, break a leg, break an arm, all because you go, imagine like trying to jump off a cliff, but you're like, oh no, but you slip, and then your head hits the back of a cliff. Next thing you know, you're in the water dead. That's not funny. I don't know why I'm laughing, but it is kind of funny.
Out! Hey, I was about to say, out your dog.
Out, boy. Let's go.
And that's a good thing. When you are trying to be safe and you're not doing things right, that's usually when you get hurt. Think about athletes. Most athletes get hurt on fluke things. Kevin Durant, going up for a layup in warm-ups, rolls his ankle, is out for the game. So we want to make sure we're doing everything to be safe, but again, you got to let these dogs be dogs. And number one rule is a decoy, just don't fall on the dog.
There you go, people. So again, as I said before, 3 things that we like to make sure we focus on. For one, we need real-time simulations. That's why people go and they do practice, right? You want to practice in some cases, hopefully not losing. And 2, you want to make sure the dog is safe. It's a real thing when you get injured doing anything in life. And even in working out, I tell people the top 2 places people get injured is taking the weight off and putting it back. Where are the craziest videos in fitness? Somebody coming off a rep and it's slipping, boom. Or putting it back on the rack, boom, hit him in the neck. That's a real thing. Or doing like this, racking it and the rack go and they fold them with 3 plates on each side. Safety's key. So we're simulating what a person would do if the dog was getting kicked. Imagine your dog not knowing how to take a kick. It kick potentially and really damage the dog's ribs. And some of those dogs, I've seen them, when they get on you, they like curl up almost. So they get in and they keep pushing in. They keep pushing in and getting a good bite. So somebody like me, 6 foot, I'm trying to kick a dog, but he here, I can't do nothing. And I tell you this right now, you can try your best to punch a dog, but that skull is hard. You'll break your hand on one of these dogs and you be like this, and you can't even get no good leverage. And then you can't throw no balls neither, not somebody my size.
And what we're also doing is teaching him that the stick hits, they go harder. So you've ever been wrestling with somebody for 30 seconds, you get tired. So you wrestle with that dog for 30 seconds, you getting tired, you hit them one more time, they go harder.
Yeah.
So you're not going to be thinking about fighting that dog. You're going to be thinking about, get this dog off.
Please and thank you. Get this, save me. Help me now. Help me now. All right, man. I'm good. So safety is probably one of the most important things in life in general. And in this case, for my dogs, we want them to be healthy, we want them to be happy, and we want them to have fun, most importantly. So Stan, thank you a lot again. If you're doing bite work, you got somebody, these are things that even if you're looking for a person, you want to see the absorption of certain hits. You want to see the human do their best to keep the dog safe. And you want someone who's not trying to overdo it. And we've got some confidence episodes that we're going to put together over a course of time so that you know how to even assess and assert what to look for in both a dog trainer, a protective work specialist per se, and even more importantly, what to look for to make sure your dog's always safe. TV here, people, the TV people. Thanks for watching.